Hey everybody, Dave the Fox Mage here with some more Cobalt core. Alright, so let's see where we left off here. Getting down to the end. Let's see. Books Dizzy Drake. Yeah, that could be kind of fun. Max Dizzy Books. Max Drake Cat sounds insane. I'm going to hold off on that one. Actually, I kind of like Books Dizzy and Drake. Let's see what that gets us. So. What ship is going to work best for them? Probably not. I mean, the Jupiter would work, but it's not going to have any of the coolness that Isaac would bring to it. Ares is always good. Artemis is also pretty good. No. Do we do the Gemini? Do we want to do the Gemini? Honestly, I think I'm just going to do the Aries. Well, let's do the Aries. Why not? Because we're not really going to have much in the way of mobility. So a smaller ship is, I think, just going to be better. Alright, system time corrupted. Please select boot option. Let's get 3 random. Gain shield, put 2 crystal shards in your hand, or in your deck, your hand, or discard. You know, I think let's go a little bit crazy. Let's do this. And let's just maybe really make this a books focused run, potentially. Yeah. Okay. Well, for starters, on our books focused run, we're going to use Drake, I guess. Take that. And that. Okay. We'll do that. Just do some basic stuff here. Okay. Let's do this as well, just to get it out of my hand. See what we can draw into. Okay, nothing too outstanding, but we can scooch out of the way for free. Alright. Because I know with books, I feel like we can really get something rolling, especially with that card right out of the gate. I mean, Mage Hand alone is actually pretty awesome. Especially if we upgrade it. You know what, can I do some more damage? I want to do some more damage. We haven't actually used any of our evade this entire time. This time around we're going to want to, though. Alright, we'll toggle. Actually, take that. And that. Okay. Alright, feels good to play this again. I do love this game. It's just like between work and a bunch of life stuff, it's been kind of crazy. You know what? No, I think I'm not going to pick up any card that isn't books. We're gonna, really let her shine. Let's go across the top. Hey, I have this extra start that over. Hey, I have this extra scaffold laying around. I think it would look great right in the middle of your ship. Also, it's a great tax write-off. What do you think? No, I kind of like the narrowness. Fine, whatever. Alright. Well, may as well. Can I get some... I can get some block, but some movement would actually be really nice. Oh well, take what we can get, I guess. Take that. And that, and then we will just take one of those hits. Put that in there. No attacking ability right now, so what do I care about most? I care most about evade. Okay. Well, let's just do this right out of the gate. Can I get my... Nope, can't get Mage Hand up. Take that. Okay, let's get the trash out of here. Do I get this trash out, or do I EMP Slug and take one less trash in? This allows me to do damage. If I do get rid of this trash, then that leaves one free. I could Crystal Shard, I could get a Mage Hand. A Mage Hand is still going to do less damage than this. So in that case, we'll do this, because I can also afford the heat. Do I want to play that anyway? And not really useful in any way. Okay. Alright, well, this, less than ideal. Okay, well, Mage Hand first. I guess Surge up. We can just soak these hits then. I'm going to hold on to our one movement, and then just basic block. Alright, now, trash, heatsink. Come on, Mage Hand. Yeah, okay. Well, more dodge. Alright. Anyway, I was starting to say, life's been a bit crazy for me lately. Kind of continuing to be, and I know in the past there have been times where I've gotten kind of burned out and then try to get back all the way, like, fully into it too quickly, and I just end up immediately burning myself out again. So I'm kind of figuring that unless something kind of dramatically changes, I'm just slowly easing myself back into things, both from the writing side as well as from the YouTube side. Okay, what do I want here? Zircon Zip is really nice. Magi Battery, also very nice. They're both common, so in theory there's a fair chance of them coming up again. I kind of want Zircon Zip though, because really we need to just kind of get all of our bases covered with books. Yeah, Zircon. Good afternoon. Is it? Can I get you anything? Now. Are we requiring ourselves to get rid of something, of any non-books cards? Well, if that's the case, we'll never be able to upgrade anything. Yeah. I don't know. Let's just make it so we can only take books cards. On the other hand, do I want to upgrade anything? I feel like Zircon Zip, with how much we're getting in terms of shard, I feel like I'm okay with the basic one of those for now. And when it is time to upgrade, I'm actually thinking I might go with B. However, although, yeah. Directly into my hand, I don't know how much that really matters. Well, actually that could matter. More late game, really. crystal shard. Hand, draw pile, but this could gain buoyant. May end up getting rid of this, honestly. We'll find out. Okay, mage hand. I would like mage hand to do more damage. I don't really care so much about the shield, because we'll be using this often enough that even just one shield apiece. On the other hand, I really would like to also thin my deck. I think we get rid of basic block at first, because so far I haven't used it a single time. So yeah, let's remove basic block. Removed. Alright, gonna take just a quick sip of my drink here. That is still way too hot. Okay. Having cinnamon tea. Alright, block shot, basic. Didn't get any of the stuff I'd like to draw in my opening hand. Well, let's toggle. Just kind of do our, just some basic stuff, I guess. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so now you're going to do your evasion. Hard part is, I don't really have a good way of attacking you more than once. Well, toggle, scooch. We'll just soak that hit, and then get one to the hand. There we go. Okay. It's an alright start. Okay, I have a plan. Toggle cannon to the right. We're not going to bother firing at them right away. However, I do want to, you know, not be there. Dodge? Nah. I can only dodge the way I don't really actually want to go. Well, we can soak this hit. Okay, if we do this, they'll move. They'll just be firing into the cockpit instead. But then I can heat sink. You know what? I will do this, purely for shield efficiency. Okay. That is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted you to do. We will block shot to get you to move. Shard. No further attacks. Okay. My deck has clearly betrayed me. We can get out of the way, though, at least. Yeah. Yeah. Take some more dodge. Okay. Okay. Now this time you're not going to dodge at all. Mage hand. Do that. Scoot, and actually I'm going to just scoot out of the way further. There we go. And get some more evade, okay. Alright, now you're going that direction. Can I get a weaker shot to, like, bait that out first? Yes, I can. Okay. That is not a hit I want to take. Wait, that's not a hit I have to take. Perfect. Okay, desperate. Nope. Swizzle shift. So cost 1 shard, moves me left 2. If I have shard at all, it gives me more. tempting, but I think I already have something I like better that kind of fills this niche. We'll skip. Let's go up. Shard Enchanter. First time we play a shard each turn, gain 1 temp shield. Nice. Won't say no to that. Back to try and steal some artifacts again, are we? Sorry, won't happen again. Can I get you anything? Do we continue thinning? I think we might. I think we get rid of... You know, I think we get rid of Heatsink. Yeah. Alright. All gone. Here we go. Hey, Jumbo. Oh, hey, look. Target practice. Okay. We'll toggle that first. Get a big hit on you. And that. Then we'll just not take any damage. There we go. You really want us to hit you right there. Okay, let's get the one in the hand first. Okay, we will shield surge so we can just soak those for free and then take that. Okay, now is where I don't want to be here. Okay, toggle. I want a big hit of some kind. Hey, perfect. Okay, I can go damage efficiency. I can get out of the way easy enough. Yeah. Then scoot and scoot. Okay. Here we go. Scoot. Toggle. I don't have any shard. Well, okay, in the end it doesn't actually matter really because, you know, we can absolutely soak that hit. Actually, let's just go one further. There. Now we're not taking any damage. Alright, now take that. Okay, nope, none of those. Sharp edges. Oh, am I only allowed to take books, artifacts? Let me think about that. The only artifact I've picked up so far has been a books artifact. So yeah, I'm actually gonna, yeah, let's do that. So I can only pick up books cards and I can only pick up books artifacts. So we shall skip. Found any treasure lately? You know it. Can I get you anything? Okay, let's remove... I think at this point we remove one of our basic shots. That was just holding you back. Yeah, probably. Okay, we have the new version of you. Well, let's scoot over, I guess. EMP that out of the way. And we will just hold on to that for now, because everything we have costs mana. Or energy. Okay. I'm trying to think what games I've been playing where it would be mana. I guess I played Magic over the Super Bowl. Huh. Anyway. Okay. Let's do this. And actually, if we scoot, we just won't take any damage from this. Don't like that it shielded back up a little bit, but well, what can you do? Big hit, maybe? Is what it is, I guess. Okay. Let's flip this. There. Take that. And that. There we go. No damage. Haha. I mean, we get to heal after this anyway, so you know. Let's try something kind of similar here. Take that. And that. Okay. So far, so good. All of the crystal shards. It's like I know I'm jinxing it the moment I say this, but it's been an easy run so far. Okay, I know I'm playing on, like... Actually, is it called easy or normal? I think it's actually called normal. Anyway, let's see. Let's just kind of scooch. Let's do this, just kind of reshuffle, see what we get. Hey, we can do this again. Get some dodge. Alright. Feeling pretty good. Okay. EMP feels like a little bit of a waste in this situation, but let's see. Toggle. Block shot. EMP. Oh, I was not paying attention to heat. Okay, good to know. No biggie. Like I said, we heal after this. Alright, shard. Okay, block shot, I guess. Shard. I guess we'll toggle. Do that, and may as well do that. Alright. I'm actually safe where I am. Take that, and that. See what I can redraw here. Nothing of... And I was out of energy anyway. Okay, let's see. Let's flip this. We'll go one that way, get some evade. EMP that to oblivion. Oh, I'm out of mana. Damn it. Energy. God. Alright, there we go. No point taking the damage. Okay. There we go. Be gone. Okay. Let's see. Perfect specimen. This would appear to be a books artifact. Let's see. Heal 2, gain a non-temp crystal shard. That is nice. In theory, if I don't use it, I could make it so that it... Let me think about that. At this point, we could just go like straight up full damage, toe to toe. Well, okay, maybe not full because it still exhausts, unless we get the event that we can remove exhaust. Do I want this? Or is it just kind of thickening my deck? Although a non-temp crystal shard is nothing to sneeze at, really. does let me spin up faster. Okay, we'll take it. Actually, that would mean we can't take any boss artifacts, wouldn't it? And they're even offering me simplicity. Okay, okay. With the concept of I'm trying to get rid of all my non-books cards, I think it is within the spirit of the run to take simplicity as long as I'm only getting rid of non-books cards. I think that's fair. That feels fair. I don't know, I hadn't thought this challenge out very far in advance. So, yeah, let's just get rid of our basic stuff here and our block shot. You know what? No. Hang on. I set the challenge. I'm going to obey the challenge. It felt wrong when I said I was going to do it. So, no, we will skip. And I will reward myself by taking a sip of my tea. Ah. Okay. Well, may as well do that first. Okay, shard. And now let's do... Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, I need a new mouse. I miss having my old push to mute button. Okay. I have no way to like fully just get out of here for this, so instead I will just do that. And take that. And toggle so the armor soaks some of it. There we go. You know what? We will scoot this way and take that. I wanted to burn that, but it wasn't to be this round. Toggle. Let's just move out of the way and get our defenses up. No way of actually hitting that. We are going to take that. But we can mage hand and be safe. Or, okay, let's just do this. Okay, we will not be able to get a redraw on this, or from that, because we either get the crystal shard and then the next one will be the shard pack, or we'll get the shard pack and we won't be able to play it for free. We'd be able to play it, but I wouldn't be able to get anything from here then, because I'd be out of energy. Okay, although on the other hand, shard, which like then fuels my mage hand. Yeah, take that. Alright, now we can just soak the hit and take that too. Alright. Let's just see what I can get with shards here. Can get another mage hand. Take that. Well, I need all of the damage soaking I can get here, I feel like. Okay, not the end of the world. And it seems to be stuck at 5 for now, although I feel like that's going to up it. Okay. Zircon. Take care of that. Alright. Got a big hit coming here, but thankfully it won't matter. Alright. Okay, Mage Hand A. And that's actually the exact upgrade we would want. Do we just do like double or maybe even triple, who knows, Mage Hands? I think that might be our end game. Okay, I can hit all 3 of these. Nice. Howdy. Hi. Can I get you anything? I think we remove again. I think at this point I feel like we have what we need. Actually, wait a second. Is there even any value in having 2 mage hands? Well, in any case, I'm going to hold on to them for now either way. Let's get rid of our basic dodge, I feel like. All gone. And let's go up here. Hey, Soggins. My missiles, they're backwards. Wow, not even a friendly hello? Missiles, please. Yeah, we're fairly well set up for this, I think. First things first, we need to get Shard, which we have no current way of doing. Well, okay, we'll just Mage Hand. Shield isn't going to matter, but, you know, it's something. Okay. You did not even try to move away from this. Okay, let's do the Shard in my hand first. Okay, toggle. You do 2, you also do 2, and you're the acid. Okay. For sure, we most want that away, especially round 1 of this fight. Okay, can work with this. Alright, you're taking 1 hit, not at the end of the world. Okay, Soggins, we need to chat about your complete lack of evasive maneuvers. You didn't even, like, list lazily to the left. I mean, come on, even Han Solo could do that one. There's a reference. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to really be able to get my shard pack out this... Well, you know what? Now is actually not a bad time. Except for the fact that I have no mobility, which, you know, is a thing, which I do not have. Okay, well, I think we'll be fine anyway. Okay, finally he moves. I was going to say, it's like, what's going on here? Is this like an extra hard version of this challenge? Okay, can I get my... Good, Zircon. I would like to go take that out and take that out. All right. Okay, good. You moved again. I think I'll just let you take that hit, probably. Well. Okay, let's first do this. Okay, I have 2 attacks, and I will have Zircon Zip. Well, actually, no. I will have the 2 attacks. Have no other way of gaining shards, so... Well, good luck. Okay, this time he runs away. Toggle. Help you with that one, and with this one. Alright, he made it. Hey, I'm alive! I can't thank you enough, so I won't. Rude, rude. Okay, fine, I offer you 1 treat. I don't think we can... No, we can't actually take these. Because I think if we get offered a random artifact, I don't think we can actually refuse it. Well, wait, it says offered. And these just directly say add a card. Okay, I'm going to try this. If this doesn't work the way it's intended, I will try to take the the most useless one for our current run. Okay, I can skip. And it's a dizzy artifact, so I have to skip. No, that's fine. I wasn't using that anyways. Well, now you can continue using it. Unless we just, like, kicked it out the airlock. Oh, that'd be evil. Eunice? Cleo? Can I get you anything? I think we just continue our... Do we continue removing, or at this point do we start upgrading things? I think we might start upgrading things. I do like the extra powerful Zircon. Well, hang on. Because I know for a fact we'll be able to get at least 2 shots. We'll be able to hit probably at least 2 shops the next round. So currently we'll have, at minimum, 3 shops after this. 1, 2, 3. So at minimum we'll be able to get rid of these. So in that case, I think I'm going to upgrade something. Or wait, there's 4 we want to get rid of. Because I actually want to get rid of EMP Slug. Because, you know, I'd rather be using this. Also, it's more mana efficient. Or, damn it, energy efficient. Maybe it's because we're playing a books run. Maybe that's what's going on. Anyway, oh, I just realized what game I was playing that made me keep thinking mana. Huh. I'll probably talk more about that a little later. Anyway, do we need Shard Pack? I kind of like having it, so I think the more shards we can get, the better. Because it lets us kind of just keep replaying things. Although, saying that, there's no way to make this energy free. Or this. Put 3 crystal shards. I think I might want Shard Pack B. Upgrade Shard Pack to B. Rad. Let's go... Just keep our options open. Hey, Snoop. Anyway, like I was saying before, though, there's a game I've been playing. I picked up, what, a little while ago? Most of the way through it now. Super Lesbian Animal RPG, which, okay, I know the name sounds silly, and the game definitely does have its silliness, but such a fun game. Let's see. Let's toggle, because I can get out of the way easy enough. Okay, let's do that. Do that, and do that. Alright. But, let's see. But yeah, I've been trying to kind of play, or I kind of want to start playing a bigger variety of games just on my own even. Because I kind of, you know, Factorio is awesome, but I kind of got stuck in a bit of a rut with it. And it's like, I need to play a bunch of different things. Have some fun, you know? Okay, that does go to the discard, which is less than ideal, but I don't think it's really going to affect anything about how I would be using it. I can blow it up or I can dodge it. Let's just dodge it. Alright, okay, shard. Go for the bigger hit, I suppose. Well, I guess we will just take a shot. Surge up for some temp shield. Okay. Alright. I think here's what we do. We block shot, we slug. No real benefit to be gained from that other than... Well, actually I say that. There actually is benefit, because I can fill up shard. There. Now we enter. That's EMP again. refill on that, I suppose. We can just soak that. That is not a problem at all. And be gone. Alright. Cannot take any of these. Let's go down. Again, in the interest of, saving our options. Nope. Hey, Stardog. Take that. That. And this time I will not, because both of my mage hands are here, and I don't want to accidentally draw them. Well, on the other hand, saying that if I draw them next round, I won't have any shard to cast them with. Okay, let's just do this, and hopefully this doesn't draw the other one. Okay, good. Should have one of them next round then. Actually, we will for sure. Alright. Take that. Then let's just kind of not be here. That seems like a great strategy. I love that exchange. Oh, interesting. If Peri's not here, Dizzy says it. Okay, wait. Of all people, Dizzy and Riggs feel like the least likely to say it. Huh. Like, I could see Isaac. I could see... Okay, Max. Maybe I could see Max. But definitely not Dizzy. Anyway. Let's just go ahead and do this. The downside is with how much that one costs. It may not be worth holding on to. We're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Or at least I'm going to. You can choose to join me in my delusions if you'd like, but, yeah. Alright, well, take that. We have enough, actually with the temp shield and the armor, that'll be just fine. Okay. Alright, I'm going to do this deliberately in this order. That, then shard, then mage hand, shard, 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 then that mage hand. I will then scoot and we'll just take this hit. Not a problem. The 3 missiles side by side is actually a really challenging pattern to avoid. To me at least. So in terms of energy efficiency, I think we actually shard. Okay, didn't get the mage hand I was hoping for. We got this one, but it'll still do the trick. That and that. We could take Swizzle Shift. Huh. If we take Swizzle Shift, nah, I think we're still good. Well, yeah, I think we're still good. Let's go against the harder encounter. Starnicle. I'm just going to let you do your thing here. I'm going to Shard Pack. And can I draw into the Unpolished Crystal? Alright, there we go. Round 1 preparation, done. Actually... I want to draw into stuff. Okay. Well, first off, we're going to EMP that. And then take that. Alright. Okay, we'll toggle. EMP again, that puts us at 2 heat. I'm gonna Zircon just basically so I can get the evade for later. Okay, Abyssal Visions. We will toggle. We'll use... Okay, this first. Then Mage Hand. Can I get my other... There we go. Then... Take that. Not bad at all. Okay. Shard, just see what my options are. You know what? We'll toggle. Let's just get rid of that, and then just do a basic easy hit, and then we'll just get only 2 incoming. And if you don't move, which of course you're going to, I mean, not like it matters. Done. Okay, cannot take any of these. Cannot take any of these. Alright. How's the ship running? Oh, as good as can be expected. By which I mean bad. Can I get you anything? Okay, at this point we are going for removal. I think we remove... Let's remove Basic Shot. At this point it's just completely useless to us, I think. That was just holding you back. Alright. Okay, this variant of rigs. Getting all the new versions of stuff this run, it seems. Let's just do a preparation round, shall we? Got a crystal shard there. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Oh yeah, the punch missiles. You're gonna punch me 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. I will still be safe. I mean, you're gonna do damage, but not a problem. I always forget that I only draw 4 with this ship somehow. I don't know how I keep forgetting that, but somehow it keeps happening. Well, may as well do some damage while we're here. And some shields. There. Okay. Well then. EMP that. You're gonna push me 3. You know, I think I Zircon. You're gonna punch me 3 spaces this way, out of the way of that. You're gonna damage my shield or hit the armor, so yeah. Temp shield soaks it. Okay. Let's toggle. That first. And that. Come on. I mean, not bad. I'm not going to use it just yet, though. We'll just shield surge. I love this song. Okay, we'll move. Yep, we can take the hit. Not a problem. We are healing after this. Well, let's just kind of do our thing here. Actually, let's Zircon this way. Now that's going to miss. Toggle. Let's just try and draw into... Actually, wait. I want to play this first so that it gets shuffled in with this shuffle. No. I may as well. No real reason not to, even though it doesn't gain us anything in that scenario. Okay, well, we're going to have plenty of shard to do stuff with. Let's do that. Just to get the extra evade, toggle. We'll use you. And you. Alright. Alright, we'll just go over there. Do that. And that. Have no more attacks this round, I guess. You're going to push me right into that. So, let's scoot to the right. Now you'll push me out of the way. And now I can just hit you with this. Alright. Continue. Medusa Field. Instantly turn every object in the mid-row into geodes. While that is interesting, and while it can be made... Well, wait, with this, if nothing else, it's a free shield. But I already have no problem with shielding, so I think I'm going to skip. Also, I have no shortage of shards, so yeah, let's skip. Okay, Drake, Dizzy, nope. Oh man, I'm even turning down the Ares too. Alright, well, it is what it is. Take a sip of my beverage. Okay. So. Well. Shard first. Mage Hand. Zircon. Block shot. Let's actually save the evade. We can just soak this. I like how those cannons look like two little happy faces. Okay. Do we do this now? I don't think we do. Well, maybe we do. I think we do, actually. Because we can soak that. That's not a problem. Yes. Okay. Shard. 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 Mage Hand. Do I use the other one, or do I rely on it getting shuffled back in? I think relying on it getting shuffled back in will work better when there's, like, I get rid of all this other stuff. Of course, at that point, I might as well just get rid of this Mage Hand. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Because at that point, the upgraded Mage Hand is the only one really worth keeping. This will wipe out our shields basically, but, well, more or less, but we can do it. Okay. EMP. And I want the stronger Mage Hand if I can get it, which I cannot, so we will take that one. toggle. EMP. And that. You know what? I am actually going to take this just purely for the... Oh, I'm out of energy. I am out of energy. But the evade would have been nice. I have temp shield. How dare you? Draw through all of these. Yeah, let's just Zircon zip this direction. Can I get... Okay, I'll take it. Okay, did 1 actual point of damage that round. Let's see what my options are. Okay, I can Zircon. I do not want to EMP in this case. So I'll scoot 1 further. I have no other damage dealing. Okay. Alright, now you're doing the temp shield thing again. Okay. Mage hand. Let's see what else I can get. Okay, I got the 2 mage hands. Oh, this is gonna hurt a little bit. We'll go for this. I could have done the block shot, but I do want to get this fight over with. Especially before, because the temp shield is going to actually be kind of a like, painful problem. Shard, Mage Hand, and we'll finish you with that so we don't take the heat damage. I mean, we wouldn't have in either order, but I didn't know I was going to get one of those. Hey, mining drill. Do I go for this insanity again? Because it can be a 0-cost 1/1. Well, 1 shard, 1 attack. I can only hit 2 of these. In theory, I can keep redrawing it, and I can play it as many times as I can redraw it. You know what? I know we have done this before. I am going to take it, though. Because honestly, I mean, if we're doing a book's run, it feels reasonable to take a arguably rather broken book strategy. Well, I say broken, I mean, infinite combo... Well, this isn't infinite, but, like, even if it was, infinite combos are built into the game. Like, so, you know... Is anyone else getting a really bad headache? No, it's from that high-pitched static. What is that? Ah, you all again. Hello. Which of you shall I teach this time? Do we obtain 1 of 3 books cards? I don't think I can turn this down if I choose it, but you know what? I never like take any of these. Let's find out. Okay, Bloodstone Bolt. Lose a hull. So wait, so we lose a hull, we attack, we heal a hull, if we have enough shard, which we would, and this costs 0 to use. This can also become cheaper in terms of shard. Okay, I'm prevented from skipping. 3 damage, must have played 4 cards this turn. I think we do the Bloodstone, and then especially if we upgrade it. that tingled. You are not like the others. You are strange. People are always saying that. Energy readings are back to normal. Alright. So now, between all this madness, yeah. We, It's going to be interesting, because basically with Bloodstone Bolt, a bunch of crystal shards... Yeah. Okay, so here's what we do. We start by doing that. Because the crystal shards basically are purely to get us draw, so we can redraw our stuff again. Okay. You're going to move. So in that case, toggling and attempting to fire once is just going to move you out of the way, which is actually fine. And then I can do that. Basically, it's buying me time for my preparation round. And do that. So get some evade. Okay. You know, this is actually a really good ship for dealing with these dodgers. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, the only downside with Bloodstone Bolt is I need to be able to get the shard to do it. Okay, we'll do the block shot. Then... Actually, scoot, EMP. We'll just take that hit. Alright. So, do that one. So now we have all of our, like, shard options here. Okay. We will Mage Hand first just to get you to move. Actually, no. We won't. We will shard. Shard. Actually, I guess we will. So, Mage Hand. That got you to move. If we go in, we're going to take one actual point of shield if we do the toggle. Okay. So, Bloodstone. And we can still actually Zircon out of the way. Even better. Okay. We'll do that. Mining drill A. Can I get my Zircon? I cannot. Okay, well. Full up on shard anyway, I guess, and may as well... You know what? I'm actually going to hold on to that because I'm doing alright on shield so far. Okay, now you're not going to move at all. Good, and simultaneously bad, given the exact current positioning. Let's, Okay, now I will be able to be safe. Okay, now we will... Bloodstone. We are out of shards. Not shard, but we're out of the crystal shards. We'll do that. May as well do that, and then we will get safely out of the way. We'll toggle, actually, so that it hits the armor. Didn't actually need to do that, but I did. EMP, this just brings us up to 2 shield, or 2 heat, but it doesn't matter, because you are done. Alright. Reliable B. Quantum Quarry A. You know, with the Roman numerals in the background, I do wonder if those mean anything? I don't know, maybe they do, maybe they don't. Now, I will say Quantum Quarry does seem absolutely amazing. And it's already upgraded. On the other hand, it's not even so much that I need the shard. Well, I say that. I already have too much set up as it is. And it won't really help us with, like, this. Actually, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna pass, I think. Whoa, my head. Ah, you all again. An extraplanar being. Neat. What do you value most? We actually can't take any of these. I don't think I have a choice, though. Actually, I do not have a choice. Let's go with... Do I want to heal? Where are we on the map right now? We're there. We have 2 more fights than the boss. Let's actually just do the healing one. That'll get us back up to full. Then it is yours. Thanks. Okay, we're going to choose the repair. Eunice. Cleo. Can I get you anything? Do we remove? Do we upgrade? We could upgrade Bloodstone Bolt. Or we could remove stuff. I kind of like... Let's remove Shield Surge. Or Block Shot. Let's remove Block Shot, actually. Well, yeah. Voila! Artifact. Cannot take. Hey, Gemma. Okay. Well, we may as well do this now. No real reason not to. Gone already. I wonder what happened, like, if there's any special dialogue or something if you save those all the way to the end. Well... Let's scoot out of the way here first. And then... Shard... Okay, specifically lose 1 hull. Take that, and then I think we just kind of scoot. Okay. Preparation round, I'm supposing, at this point. May as well. Alright. Yeah, you do the comm jam thing. That's not as problematic as it could be, but that is absolutely still problematic. Well, we're going to toggle EMPU. I can still Bloodstone you. Alright, we can just soak that hit, not a problem. Okay. Shard. We do need to start doing a lot of damage to them very quickly, ideally. Let's do this purely to get the movement. Okay. Shard. Since I can move out of the way, it actually makes more sense to do that. However, in this case, it makes more sense to do this. Okay. I'd like to get out of this without taking any hull damage, but we'll see what happens. Okay, Bloodstone. Well, that's not ideal. I will do this just for the movement. Okay. Oof. Alright. This is now where it's very much going to start becoming a problem. Okay. I can avoid all this. That's not an issue. Okay. Drill. Surge. Wouldn't be so bad, except they're unplayable. I mean, okay, that to be fair, I mean, yeah, obviously that's why they're so bad. But like, if it was just a dead draw, that would be annoying, but it wouldn't be as crippling. I suppose this encounter may exist purely to counter redraw heavy builds, like what I actually often tend to do. Okay, we'll go here. We will EMP slug you first. That is fine. And now we will take that. Okay. Cannot take any of these. Rusting Colossus. Okay, this one's all about movement and, you know, maybe hurrying things along a bit. Well, speaking of hurrying things along a bit, I have no way of, like, well, does it matter? You know what? I'm going to EMP you. Take that. And then I can Mage Hand. I can just let my shields deal with this, because we're going to get Zircon Zip. Most likely. But I won't have a way of casting it. Well, actually, yeah, I will. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Mage Hand then. Okay. That is fine. Okay, let's get one of those. That. Let's see. Scoop, toggle. We'll Mage Hand, mostly for the shield, but also for, you know, doing some damage. And then Drill and Shard. Actually, now we can just avoid it entirely. Okay, our deck, this might be the largest deck I've ever actually played with by this stage of the game. Okay, how do I want to handle this? I mean, ideally movement would be nice. Okay, let's just do that. Well, we'll shield up, and we'll swap that. We're going to take 1 point of hull, not the end of the world. We don't have great mobility. We only really have Zircon Zip for movement. Yeah, let's play it safe. And I want to Shield Surge, and I want the extra shielding of that. Okay. Suppose as long as we're kind of stuck here, we can do a bunch of damage to him. Okay. Bloodstone first. Shard. What am I going to get? And not quite ideal. Okay, here's what I do. I move one, EMP, and Mage Hand. Okay. Alright, we should be able to get him this round. So, shard, shard, shard. Okay. Mage Hand first. Shard. We cannot kill you with the Bloodstone Bolt, so I'd rather use my shard to escape. Yeah, may as well do that. No real reason not to. There we go. Okay, another shard pack. Nah, I think we are A-okay on that. I'm already debating getting rid of the current one. Okay, no books artifacts here? Yeah. I have had to pass up on every single awesome artifact, I think, this run. Okay. Hey, what's up? Can I get you anything? Do we do remove? Oh, okay, that's a dumb question. Yes, we're doing removal. What are we removing? We are removing Shield Surge. Yes. Ta-da! Alright, final boss time. See you next loop. Okay, that is concussable. That's where the real damage is being dealt, but it's also where I can do some damage. I think I'm going to worry more about survivability, especially given that we don't really have much in the way of movement as previously established. Okay. You know, let's just do this as a preparation round, more or less. We can actually take the damage of the Bloodstone. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Here's what I'm going to do, though. We're going to toggle. That'll reduce that to 1. The temp shield will reduce it to nothing. We're going to take that point, but... So in that case, there wasn't much point in this. I was thinking I still had 1 energy left for EMP, or 2 energy left for EMP. Oh well, is what it is. We'll just take that hit. Like I was just talking about playing defensively, and then just immediately do that. Okay, shard. Oh boy. I cannot evade that. Okay, here's what I can do. I can evade as much damage as I can. Well, by definition, I can evade as much damage as I can, I suppose. Okay. We will do this. We will do this. This. Toggle. Mage Hand. Because even though I can't attack with it, I can still get the shield. Okay, we're going to go through this without any damage. The trash is going to be a problem. probably very quickly. EMP. Let's get rid of the trash. One more shard. Our temp shield will take that. That's not a problem. Okay. Let's think. It'd be really nice if I could get my Zircon. Shard. Okay, I don't want to waste those. So actually, let's Mage Hand. Shard. Okay, that changes things. Because I can do this for 0 cost. I'm already at full shard. There's no reason not to do this one. Okay, it doesn't matter because I'm taking out a missile with it, but, you know, it is what it is. Take that. Not 2, not the end of the world, but not great. Our shields can handle that. Okay. Get rid of the trash. Shard first. Next we are getting the Bloodstone Bolt for sure. Okay. I don't want to use the Zircon in advance because it's just going to waste some of my movement going back. So even though this is a bit of a waste, it's less of a waste, I believe. Okay, toggle. Bloodstone. Shard. I have to get out of the way of that. That is not optional. Okay. Could still do this. For the shield, if nothing else. I think I will. I'm going to take a strategic T-sip. Okay. You know, I think we're going to be okay here. I am going to take 1 sacrificial point of hull damage because I really want, because I can knock this offline. There we go. Yep, I will take that. That is not a problem at all. Do some extra here. You know what? We'll do some more. And then I will burn this trash. Okay, we've been keeping the trash pretty managed. One nice thing with books is that a lot of her stuff is very mana or energy cheap. I guess technically mana expensive. Okay. I don't want to rely on EMP slug coming up. So let's just get out of the way, especially because we'd have to also blow through a missile, and yeah. Let's just move out of the way. Okay. Bloodstone first. Shard. Take that. Take that one, that gives us shard. And that. Okay. Good amount of damage. Don't want to get my hopes up yet, but I think we might have this. Well, okay. Looking at the relative health, I feel like we're probably fine. Yeah, let's shard first. Then we will Zircon. EMP. Shard. I could use this, but then it's gonna... No, I don't want to use this because basically I don't want it to shuffle, potentially all like reshuffle, and then draw, and all of my good cards be in that first hand that I have no energy for. Okay. Temp Shield will handle that. Now, since I ignored some trash, that means we're kind of going to be... This has to be pretty close to the end of the fight, in theory. Okay. We will Mage Hand first. Got it. Okay. There we go. I was getting a little bit nervous when we, started having the trash and things, because it's like half the time I remember that the Cobalt throws trash at you, and the other half of the time I don't. But here we go. So, victory. But yeah, so let's see. I don't know what my video schedule is going to be looking like. This weekend I'm going to... Is it Adepticon this weekend or Midwest Gaming Classic? They're both in Milwaukee. They're both at the same venue. But anyway, this weekend I'll be at whatever convention is in the Baird Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So if you happen to be there, I'll be there. I don't know what you're going to do with this information. I think it's supposed to be chilly this weekend, so I don't know. What I do... Oh, actually, I do know what I can say. So when I go to conventions, one thing that I have kind of taken to doing is, if you follow me on Blue Sky, Marcy the Tech Mare on Blue Sky, at some point I should talk about that on the channel here, but not today. But if you follow me on Blue Sky, I actually do post a picture when I first get to a convention, so you can, and it's like, hey, here's what I look like, walk up, say hi, awesome. But yeah, so look for that probably Saturday, I'm guessing. Yeah, anyway, either way. Yeah, look for that. So, but anyway, until next time, let's see. Hope everybody enjoyed watching. As always, I enjoyed playing, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.